Hello everyone and welcome back to Life Transformation UK, or if you are here for the first time, welcome to Life Transformation UK. My name is Ben, and in this video I want to talk to you about the comfort zone and specifically what you can do to get out of your comfort zone right now. So if you are interested in learning about that and some of the things that you can use to expand your comfort zone, then make sure that you watch this video all the way through. If you do enjoy it, make sure to leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe as well. Let's jump into, first of all, what a comfort zone is. And one of the key things to remember with all of this is that you do not have necessarily just one comfort zone. You will have many comfort zones for many different areas of your life. You might have a public speaking comfort zone. You might have a comfort zone when it comes to dating. You might have a comfort zone when it comes to opening up to people about your feelings. But the point is that you have multiple comfort zones. And your comfort zone is exactly what it sounds like. It is the kind of constraints that you put on yourself that define whether or not you perform a certain action or you, for lack of a better way to put it, stay safe. So going out of your comfort zone means being potentially vulnerable, and staying in your comfort zone is the safest way to continue living as you're living. So that is kind of a poor definition of what the comfort zone is, but it's very much self-explanatory. The comfort zone is simply the area in which you are most comfortable and safe. Now, one of the main mistakes that people make when they are trying to escape their comfort zone is thinking that they need to escape their comfort zone permanently. And what I'm going to talk about in this video is not necessarily escaping your comfort zone, but actually expanding it. Because if we actually think about getting out of our comfort zone and staying out of it forever, outside of the comfort zone naturally lies the discomfort zone. And I can assure you, as much as the comfort zone is not necessarily going to get you to where you need to go 100% of the time, the discomfort zone, to stay in it for prolonged periods of time, is going to be just as difficult. So the idea isn't necessarily to get out of it, it's just to expand it. Because if you do have a very, very small and limited comfort zone, that is very much going to restrict the options that you have in life. And you want to have the most options possible, which means you need to have as wide a comfort zone as possible. So the first thing you're going to want to do is actually define what your comfort zone is actually going to encompass. What do you want to be able to do comfortably? So let's take public speaking, for example. Let's say that your comfort zone in public speaking is just small meetings at work, maybe 10 or 12 people in a private boardroom, and that is it. That is your comfort zone for public speaking. But let's say you wanted to become a professional public speaker, speaking in front of thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of people. If you are doing that and you're hating it because you're uncomfortable the whole time, that's no good. That is you being in the discomfort zone rather than in a more healthy comfort zone. So where you are right now is that you're comfortable speaking to 10 to 12 people. You want to be able to speak to up to like 10,000 people. How do you do that? Well, you start to expand your comfort zone. And you do this by starting really, really small at first. So if you're comfortable speaking to 10 to 12 people, try bumping that up to 20 people. Or if it's 10 to 12 people at work, try changing the setting so that it's not people from work. Maybe it's strangers. Joining a Toastmasters club, for example, is a really good way to practice public speaking. And chances are you're not going to know the people there, and it's probably actually going to be a lot more than 10 to 12. But the point is, you slowly start to put yourself in different situations, not going all the way to the 10,000 mark all at once, because that's just going to leave you feeling stressed out and really uncomfortable. Remember, we don't want to be in the discomfort zone either, because what's the point of that? Now, that being said, in order to expand our comfort zone, we do have to venture into the discomfort zone, but we are not going to stay there. What we're doing is claiming territory for our new, healthier comfort zone. So you know where you want to go, you're starting small, you're slowly expanding, and that is more or less all that comes into it, is that you just put yourself into slightly harder situations each time that are going to be in the discomfort zone, but the more you practice them, the more you practice in these small increments, the easier it's going to be. And the easier it is, that means that you are expanding your comfort zone, and then you can move up to the next level. So if you're speaking to 20 people at a Toastmasters club, then you might move up to speaking to a group of 50 people. That could be the next level from there. And once that's easy and comfortable for you, move up to 100 people, then 200, then 500, and keep on moving in that general direction. And this can apply to every single type of comfort zone that you have in your life. I have used it many, many times to expand my own comfort zone in different areas. For me, I was very, very socially repressed. I had almost no idea how to relate to people socially, so I had to start really, really small with just a few people. And so I just got to know a couple of people really, really well, got really comfortable with them. And once I was comfortable with that, then I started to go and meet more people, make more friends, and slowly build those connections. And over time, it completely transformed my social confidence because I knew what my comfort zone was. It was being on my own. So I went and I just met a couple of people. And then once I was comfortable with that, I moved further and further and further out, expanding my comfort zone until I'm at a point where I'm pretty happy with my social confidence. Of course, anything can be improved up to a certain point anyway, and I'm sure that definitely I can improve my social confidence even more than it is right now, and in fact I intend to over the next couple of years. But I've been able to expand my comfort zone with that to a point where I am very happy with that part of my life now. So it's really important not to think that the comfort zone is a bad thing. We all have comfort zones in different areas, and just pushing yourself out into the hardest and most uncomfortable positions in life is not necessarily going to do you any good. It would be kind of like trying to run a marathon on day one, but you've never run more than 100 feet in your life. If you do that, you're going to end up uncomfortable. You might end up injuring yourself, perhaps even in a very serious way, and you can end up really, really discouraged by spending a lot of time in the discomfort zone. So you venture out a little bit further than where you are right now, and you make that your new comfort zone. You make it easier and easier. And then once that has become your new comfort zone, you step out a little bit further and a little bit further and a little bit further until eventually your comfort zone will be as wide as you need it to be, and you can go out and really do the things that you want to do, become the person you want to be. And at that point, realistically, the world is your oyster. So I hope you have found this video useful. If you have done, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, because it really helps out with the channel growth, the YouTube algorithm, and just to let me know if I am actually doing a good job with making these videos, if this is the content that you would like to see more of. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing down below as well. I put out 3 videos every week. Monday is self-esteem, Wednesday is self-confidence, and then Friday is more general self-improvement. So if you're interested in any of those topics, make sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can get immediate access to these videos as soon as they come out. Let me know what you think about expanding your comfort zone and what you're going to be doing to become more confident in your life in the comments below. And I'll make sure that I get to as many comments as I possibly can. Still quite a small channel, so I'm sure I'll be able to respond to every single comment that is left. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. I really hope you found it useful. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in future videos very soon.